Inhale, exhale. Now open your eyes, put down your both hands and relax. So student, this is your first class of English literature. So take out your English literature book, dust the drops, and as you know, our first term is completed now and we are moving to our second term. Today they decided to cross the river. So it was a daytime. It not seems like that storm or anything which was dangerous time at that time. It may came or not. That was not decided at that time, because that at that time the weather was very clear. They crossed river very easily. Now they reached to the main destination where they wanted to reach. Now it's time when the owner of Beauty completed his work, and in during that hours the time goes very fast and it was too late to go back to home, and the weather goes changed. No problem that they three was moving from there, and at that time Beauty was quite scared because the weather of the climate, the weather was totally change of the city at that time. So the Beauty was quietly afraid of, because I think he just thought it was not easy to move now. So Beauty was little afraid, but he didn't lose his hope and he moved gallops and gallops. You know the gallops, the movement of horse. He gallops and gallops. Now it was a complete change in climate, and the day became a stormy day. The storm was very high. The trees was shaking very rudely at that time, and Beauty was little more afraid, but he didn't lose his hope again, and he galloped and galloped again. But when they reached on the middle of the way, what they realized? A tree was fallen and just in front of Beauty, and Beauty was just about to be scratched by the tree, but he was safe. So it was dangerous now. Now Beauty also understand that it was dangerous, and the owner and the servant was also known with it, and the danger starts now. Then they moved by second way, and they reached to the river bank again. But now Beauty was double scared. He was totally scared with the condition and situation. A man who was there, the watchman of the bank, he put a light on them all, and he was shouting madly, "Stop there, stop there, stop there." Now they didn't think why he stopped them, but they pressured Beauty to move on the bridge. Beauty was damn scared, but he was not able to speak anything. He don't have a manner to a voice, so he was not able to speak anything. But he was damn scared, because it was a bridge where they were about to move, and during the storm, the river was flowing very horribly, and the breeze was looking so horrible. Beauty put his first feet on the breeze, and he took 2 legs back. Now what was that? That means there was a big danger in the bridge. Now they all was confirmed there was some problem. That man who stopped them, that is the watchman of the bridge, came and he told them the bridge was broken by the middle. That means there was too much danger. And which one realized that? Beauty realized that the things was there in danger. The life of 2 candidates and 1 animal was in danger, but Beauty saved them all. The 6th sense of Beauty was working there. So they took a long way, because which was a short way, and if they didn't use bridge, there was a long journey to reach to home. So they completed that long journey and they reached to their home. But the servant and the owner of Beauty was quite sure she thought some mishappening happened there with three of them, and when they reached to day 3, the owner, the servant of owner and Beauty itself reached their home. Now mistress told them, the gardener told them that mistress was very scared. They thought something happened with them, and she sent James to the bridge to look after them. So now owner told the whole story to the mistress, and he tapped the Beauty again and again, and they praised Beauty for this outstanding thing that it saved their life. Beauty saved their life. On that night, Beauty was offered with a very soft bed, with a good food, because now owner realized that Beauty has a lot of worth. And this is a story which told us about the care of animals. Okay, we should take care of every and each animal which is there in surrounding of you, and that is very necessary to keep and take both care of your pet ones to your surrounding animals. So this story is over here. In this story, Beauty told about its one day. Beauty shared his one day experience, a stormy day's experience with us all, and it told us that how much animals are important for us. So let's move to the exercise. First of all, you have to find out the hard words from the chapter. Then learn words meaning which are given in page number 54. Then exercise, page number 55. Tick the correct option, write true and false, who said to given lines to whom, and answer the following questions. So try to do it by yourself. After that, when you will do it by your own, I will help you to correct it. Complete your all work in your book and notebook. Both we will meet again in our next class. Till then, complete your work. Bye bye. Take care.
Good morning, students. Welcome to SHIVAJI Group of Institutions online classes. Students, this is the maths class, and we are in chapter 4, and the chapter name is fraction. Students, so today we will start our next exercise 4E. So, students, take out your book and open page number 58. Exercise 4E. Exercise 4E. Add the fractions. Okay. Add the fractions. Students, as we know, here the denominators are same. When the denominators are same, how can we add the fractions? If the denominators are same, so the addition of fractions is equal to addition of numerators upon common denominator. Understood? Addition of fractions is equal to addition of numerators upon common denominator. Understood? Means if we have common denominator, then we add the fractions. Here, look, question number 1. We have two fractions, 1 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. Look, the denominators are same. The denominators are same. So we can apply this formula. Addition of fractions is equal to addition of numerators. Here 1 and 3 are numerators. So addition of numerators means 1 plus 3 upon common denominator means 7. So 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 upon 7. 4 upon 7. And the answer is 4 upon 7. Understood? Question number 2. Question number 2 is 5 upon 30. Question number 2 is 5 upon 30 and 7 upon 30. Add 5 upon 30 and 7 upon 30. Now add these fractions. So the addition of the numerators, 5 plus 7 upon common denominator means 30. 7 plus 5, 12 upon, and the answer is 12 upon 30. Understood? The answer is 12 upon 30. Question number 3 and 4 is same as question number 1 and 2. So now come to our next question, question number 7. Question number 7 is 2 upon 11, comma 3 upon 11 and 4 upon 11. So the first fraction is 2 upon 11, second one is 3 upon 11, and the last one is 4 upon 11. So add these fractions. As we know, the formula is the addition of the fractions upon common denominators means the denominators are same. So we can apply the formula, the addition of the numerators. The numerators are 2, 3 and 4. And the common denominator is 11. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 upon 11. And the answer is 9 upon 11. Understood? Question number 10. Question number 10 is 13 upon 35. 13 upon 35, comma 8 upon 35 and 6 upon 35. Students, here's the question: 13 upon 35, 8 upon 35 and 6 upon 35. Now add these fractions. First these are the denominators are same. The denominators are same. So we can apply the formula. The addition of the numerators, 13 plus 8 plus 6 upon common denominator. Common denominator 35. Understood? Now add these values. 13 plus 8, 21. 20 plus 1, 21 plus 6, 27. Upon 35. 27 upon 35. Understood? The rest, all the questions you have to do yourself. Okay, friends? So, your exercise 4 is finished. Now come to next exercise 4. Exercise 4. Addition of unlike fractions. Addition of unlike fractions means 2 upon 5, 3 upon 7. Understood? Here the denominators are different. So how can we add these fractions? Because the denominators are different. So the method of these fractions, addition of these fractions, first we change each of the fractions to their equivalent fractions of common denominator. Means first we change its equivalent fraction with same denominator. Understood? And we can say first we know the LCM of these fractions. After that we change these fractions into their equivalent fraction, and at last we add the fraction. Understood? So now come to question number first. Three upon 10 and 1 upon 5. 3 upon 10 and 1 upon 5. Students, as the denominators are different. The denominators are different, so we apply the second method. Second method means we change these fractions to their equivalent fraction. We change this fraction to their equivalent fraction with common denominator. Means first we know the LCM of the denominator. LCM of the denominator 10, 5. The LCM of 10 and 5 is 10. The LCM of 10 and 5 is 10. So we change its equivalent fraction with common denominator. Means the denominator is 10. So the equivalent fraction with the denominator 10 is 3 upon 10. Understood? Next, now we change this fraction into its equivalent fraction with denominator 10. Okay? Here we want the denominator 10, but here is 5, so we multiply in numerator and denominator by 2. So we get the equivalent fraction 2 upon 10. The equivalent fraction of 3 upon 10 and 1 upon 5 with denominator 10 is 3 upon 10 and 2 upon 10. Now add these fractions. 3 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10. Since here the denominators are same, so we can add easily. Means the addition of the numerators upon common denominator. 5 upon 10. And the simplest form of 5 upon 10 is 1 upon 2. And the answer is 1 upon 2. Understood? Repeat the question. We have two fractions, 3 upon 10 and 1 upon 5. As we saw, the denominators are different. So first we change the first fraction into its equivalent fraction with denominator with common denominator. Means common denominator means the LCM of the denominator, and the LCM of the denominator is 10. The LCM of the denominators are 10. So first we change the first fraction into their equivalent fraction with denominator 10. Here the denominators are already 10. So no change. 3 upon 10 change into 3 upon 10. Next, the second fraction is 1 upon 5. Now we change this 1 into its equivalent fraction with denominator 10. So we have to multiply in denominator and the numerator by 2. Then 1 upon 5 multiply by 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So we get the equivalent fraction 2 upon 10. We add these equivalent fractions 3 upon 10 plus 2 upon 10. Here the denominators are same, so we can add easily. Understood? So first the numerators, so the addition of the numerator upon common denominator. The addition of the numerator 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 5 upon 10, and the simplest form of 5 upon 10 is 1 upon 2. Understood? Next, question number 2. Question number 2 is add 7 upon 15 and add 7 upon 15 and 2 upon 5. Add 7 upon 15 and 2 upon 5. Now the fractions are 7 upon 15 and 2 upon 5. Okay. First we find the LCM of the denominators 15 and 5. The LCM of 15 and 5 is 15. The LCM of 15 and 5 is 15. So first we change the equivalent fraction of this fraction with the denominator 15. Here the denominator is 15. So we change this fraction into their equivalent fraction with denominator 15. Here the denominator is 15. So the equivalent fraction of 7 upon 15 is 7 upon 15 with denominator 15. The second fraction is 2 upon 5, and we have to change the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 5 with denominator 15. So we have to get the denominator 15. So we multiply 5 by 3 and we find 15, and we multiply the numerators. So 6 upon 15. Here the denominators are same. So now add both equivalent fractions, 7 upon 15 plus 6 upon 15. Okay, students, the denominators are same. So apply the formula, the addition of the numerators upon common denominator. 7 plus 6 is equal to 13 upon 15, and the answer is 13 upon 15. Okay, students. So question number 3 to 7 is same as question number 1 and 2. So you have to do question number 1 to 7 yourself. Now write down your homework. Students, your today's class is over and your homework is do exercise 5B and 5F, question number 1 to 7. Okay.
Good morning, students. I welcome to you all SHIVAJI group of institutions, online classes. Students, this is your last period, this is computer period. So let's start chapter number 4 and chapter name is Advanced Formatting in Word. Today's topic is here Advanced Formatting in Word. Okay. So some topics in this chapter. Number first, changing margins. Changing margins. Okay. Now next, setting indents or tags. Setting indents and tags. Okay. Now next, editing column. कॉलम को एडिटिंग करते हैं, एडिटिंग कॉलम. Now next is inserting briefs. Inserting briefs. Okay, are you clear? Now next is page border. color and shading. Page, border and color, shading. Okay. So student, some topics in this chapter. Number first is changing margins. Set. Now next, setting indents and tabs. Okay. Now next, adding columns and then inserting breaks. And next is page border and layout. Are you clear? So student, take out your book and open your page number 51. Open. Students, open this page 51. Let's start reading. You can change the appearance of a page in Word documents. This is called page formatting. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Page formatting. Okay. What is the definition of page formatting? Page formatting. You can change the appearance of a page. A page is you can change the appearance of a page in a Word document. In a Word document. This is the called of page formatting. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Page formatting. Okay. Page formatting includes setting instant tabs and breaks, changing the margins, page orientation and size. Okay. Now next topic is there changing margin. अब इसमें margin कैसे सेट करते हैं? A margin is a blank space between text and the edges of a page. Okay. Now next definition is there. Margin. Changing the margin. Okay. Changing margins. A margin is a blank space between इसके बीच में होता है text and edges of a page. Text and edges of the page. Of the page. This is the called of changing margins. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Changing margins. Okay. Now next, to set page margins क्या करते हैं? Setting कैसे करते हैं margins में? Number first step. Click करेंगे. इस पे करेंगे. Click on the margin options. Click on the margin. Click on the margin option. Okay. इस पे करेंगे. Click करेंगे. In the page setup पर. Okay. Now next is choose an option from the drop down menu. फिर उस पर जाएंगे drop down menu. Choose an options. Drop down menu. Drop between text and the left or right margin of a page is called a indent. Okay, ये होता है आपका सेटिंग पेज मार्जिन. ये आप कहाँ पे जाएंगे, पहले फाइल मेन्यू पे जाएंगे, फिर नेक्स्ट ऑप्शंस पे आएंगे, मार्जिन ऑप्शंस पे, जिस पर आपको और रिटेंशन मिलेगा, देन साइज मिलेगा एंड देन कॉलम मिलेगा. फिर आप उस पर क्या करेंगे, क्लिक करेंगे. ओके, फोर मार्जिन्स होते हैं, लेफ्ट मार्जिन्स, राइट मार्जिन्स, टॉप मार्जिन्स एंड बॉटम मार्जिन्स. Student, see here, how many types of margins? How many types of margins? There are four types. Number first, margin. Number first, top margin. The second, bottom margin. Okay, number third, right margin. And last is left margin. Left margin. Okay, are you clear? And next topic, indents. Indents क्या होते हैं? The space होता है between text and the left or right margins. जो left and right margins के बीच में होता है of a page. This is a called of indents. Okay, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Indents. Left indent क्या होता है? Left indent set the starting point of all lines in a paragraph from the margin. And right indents क्या होता है? Right indent set the end point of all lines in a paragraph from the margin. Okay, first line indents क्या होते हैं? First line होते हैं जो starting the point, जो point of the first line. किसी भी पैराग्राफ का जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट होता है वो हमारा होता है फर्स्ट लाइन इंडेंट. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट हैंगिंग इंडेंट्स क्या होते हैं? हैंगिंग इंडेंट्स होते हैं जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ ऑल द लाइंस एक्सेप्ट द फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ पैराग्राफ, जो पूरे पैराग्राफ को पूरा कवर करते हैं मार्जिन से, वो होते हैं हैंगिंग इंडेंट्स. आर यू क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट मूव ऑन टू सेट इंडेंट्स. फॉलो दिस स्टेप. कौन कौन से स्टेप्स हम यूज करते हैं इंडेंट पे जाने के लिए? Place the cursor anywhere. Place the cursor anywhere in the paragraph. In the paragraph. In the paragraph. Okay. फिर क्या करते हैं? To open the paragraph dialog box, फिर हम क्या करेंगे? To open the paragraph dialog box. Paragraph dialog box. Launcher arrow in the paragraph group of the page layout tab.
बॉक्स लॉन्चर। ओके, ये क्या है हमारा पेज लेआउट है, स्पेसिंग बिफोर आफ्टर साइन है, ठीक है, ये लेफ्ट मार्जिन पर है, ये राइट मार्जिन। ओके, नेक्स्ट इन द indents section, set the left and right indents by clicking on the increase or decrease arrow. Now fourth point is there under the special options in the indents sections. Set the first line indents are hanging indents. And fifth point is there, click on OK. फिर क्या करेंगे हम OK पे क्लिक करेंगे। Number fourth point is there इन द इंटीडेंट सेक्शन। फिर हम लोग कहाँ जाएंगे? इंटीडेंट सेक्शन पे। सी है ये हमारा क्या थर्ड पॉइंट है, इंटीडेंट सेक्शन पे जाएंगे जहाँ पर लेफ्ट एंड राइट इंडेंट्स करेंगे और उस पर या तो आप इंक्रीज करेंगे या डिक्रीज कर देंगे, ठीक है। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट अंडर द स्पेशल ऑप्शंस इन द इंटीडेंट सेक्शन। फिर कहाँ पे जाएंगे? इंटीडेंट सेक्शन पे जाएंगे जो हमारा ये स्पेशल ऑप्शन आपको गिवन है, और सेट द फर्स्ट लाइन, जो भी आपकी लाइन की फर्स्ट लाइन है उसको क्या करेंगे? इंडेंट करेंगे, ठीक। फिर देन हमारा 5 ऑप्शन हमारा क्या है? क्लिक ऑन ओके। फिर लास्ट में आपका ओके ऑप्शन होगा, उस पर आप क्लिक करेंगे तो हमारा ये क्या हो जाएगा? सेटिंग इंडेंट हो जाएगा। आर यू क्लियर? सो स्टूडेंट कंप्लीट दिस पेजेस, नोट डाउन होमवर्क, डू रिवाइज chapter number 4 and on page number 51 to 53. Page number 51 to 53. Okay, student, this is your last period and thank you for attending the class.